never came back. They found his clothing scattered somewhere down the track, and he won't be down on Wall Street in the morning. He had a home, love of a girl, but men get lost sometimes as years unfurl. One day he crossed some line and he was too much in this world, but I guess it doesn't matter anymore. In a New York minute, ooh, everything can change. In a New York minute, ooh, things can get pretty strange. In a New York minute, ooh, everything can change. In a New York minute, lying in the darkness, hear the sirens wail. Somebody going to emergency, somebody's going to jail. You find somebody to love in this world, you better hang on tooth and nail. The wolf is always at the door. In a New York minute, ooh, everything can change. In a New York minute, ooh, things can get a little strange. In a New York minute, ooh, everything can change. In a New York minute. And in these days, when darkness falls early and people rush home to the ones they love. I ain't never been with a woman long enough for my boots to get old. But we've been together so long now they both need resold. If I ever settle down, you'd be my kind, and it's a good time for me to hit on down the line. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Can't be wrong. I'm the kind of man that like to get away, like to start dreaming about tomorrow today. Never said that I loved you, even though it's so. There's my duffel bag of mine, it's time to go. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Can't be wrong.
left to burn and nothing left to prove. And I remember what she said to me, how she swore that it never would end. I remember how she held me oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, we were running against the wind. And the years rolled slowly past, and I found myself alone, surrounded by strangers I thought were my friends. I found myself further and further from my home, and I guess I lost my way. There were oh so many roads. I was living to run and running to live, never worried about Jesus just left Chicago, and is not for New Orleans. Well, now Jesus just left Chicago, and is not for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose, and I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind, and I'm counting on you to carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost.
Ground Zero Plus. Here's the Eagles. One of these nights.
Find out, pretty mama, what turns on your life don't work out my way. Blue hotel on a lonely highway. Blue hotel, life don't work out my way. Highway alone each lonely night. Blue hotel, blue hotel, blue hotel. Every room is lonely. Blue hotel, I was waiting only. The night is like a lonely dream. Blue hotel, blue hotel.
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay, and then we won't.
I remember standing on the corner at midnight, trying to get my courage up. There was this long, lovely dancer in a little club downtown. Loved to watch her do her stuff. Through the long, lonely nights, she filled my sleep. Her body softly swaying to that smoky beat. Down on Main Street, down on Main Street. In the pool halls, the hustlers and the losers used to watch them through the glass. Well, I'd stand outside at closing time just to watch her walk on past. Unlike all the other ladies, she looked so young and sweet as she made her way along down that empty street, down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. drift back in time, and I find my feet down on Main Street. Down on Main Street.
I'd like to know, 'cause here I go again.
All right.
Love you. I love you.
All right, that's going to do it for me. It's been the Sunday morning wake and bake. It's May 3rd. See you next time. Stay tuned for something great.
I can't explain the feelings, baby. Now can't you see? She gave me more, she gave it all. Now can't you see what's wrong with that?
Did we miss a verse or something?
Yeah, we did.
Sorry. Can we drop in?
Okay, let's take it from, when do we do a...
D4. Everybody's talking, and no one says a word. Everybody's making love, and no one really cares. There's natches in the bathroom, just below the stairs. Always something happening, and nothing going on. There's always something cooking, and nothing in the pot. They're starving back in China, so finish what you got. Nobody told me there'd be days like these. Nobody told me there'd be days like these. Nobody told me there'd be days like these. Strange days indeed. Strange days indeed. Everybody's running, and no one makes a move. Well, everybody's a winner, and nothing left to lose. There's a little yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. Everybody's flying, and no one leaves the ground. Well, everybody's crying, and no one makes a sound. It's a place for us in movies, you just gotta lay around. Nobody told me there'd be days like these. Nobody told me there'd be days like these. Nobody told me there'd be days like these. Strange days
She's
indeed.
not a girl who misses much. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh yeah. She's well acquainted with the touch of the velvet hand, like a lizard on a window pane. The man in the crowd with the multicolored mirrors on his hobnail boots, lying with his eyes while his hands are busy working overtime. A soap impression of his wife, which he ate and donated to the National Trust. I'm going down, down to the bits that I left uptown. I need a fix, 'cause I'm going down. Mother Superior jumped the gun.